Less impressive scale. These are katanas that you can make for any cosplay. I know katanas are big right now. So I found a tutorial of this online, and what you do is you take a PVC pipe and a heat gun. A heat gun costs around 20 bucks for just a regular one that you're going to need. The pricey ones you don't need. Just get the regular 20 buck one. I already went over how much PVC pipe is, and since I already had this left over, I only had to pay for the heat gun. And what I did was just heated this up for a really long time. It took around, I want to say an hour of heating it, because you want to heat it up until it gets wobbly. And then I got my friend to sit on it with a board, and that's how it became thinner. If you're going to do this, use PVC pipe that is thinner, like the thinnest ones that you can get. Don't get like the ½ inch or above, I believe, or maybe I did use the ½ inch. The reason why I say that is because then it gets harder to heat it up. That's what happened with this one. This one took me longer to heat up and to bend, and ended up having to just use a heat gun on one of the bending points and mold it to what I wanted to do. So you can do these with any katana that you want to do, and you can also take PVC couplings, cut it with I want to say like steel cutters. I want to say when you cut it and then heat it, you can also warp it to be this part right here. I didn't use it for that because I don't have time for that. So instead I just used cardboard trifold paper right there and then just painted it. And I put some holes in it so I could string lights throughout it. And that's why the ends look tore up, because I took it out. But that's for some katanas if you want to try and do that. These are about 3 feet long, so about walking cane size. Okay, another one that I've done, and it's not similar to the other ones, is I did a helmet. And this helmet actually can move up and down, and it's for the Armored Titan from Attack on Titan. It's a cosplay I'm going to be doing. I haven't really gotten around to it, with everyone else demanding that I be other characters from other shows. But what I did for this is actually, it's all made by scratch. I did not use anything else previously, like any other helmets, to put around it. What I did was I used that cardboard that you can get from the mail office. It's totally free. You just make a circle around your head, or with the cardboard you use tape, and then you just keep on putting it up into a point. There's videos of it to do on YouTube. I think I watched one of the guys do it for a Power Ranger mask. And yes, it does look bad. It doesn't look as finished if he would have just used something else. But I had to do this to make the actual helmet for me, because nothing else I could do would be to modify it and to make it an actual helmet that can move up and down. But what I did with it, and what he could have done with it, was put Bondo and fiberglass on it. I don't know how much fiberglass and Bondo cost. I'm pretty sure it's expensive. But what it does is it hardens this. So when you use it, it won't break or fall apart. And if you would have used that, it would have looked a lot spiffier. So, an actual experience I had with this, and I put Bondo on this part, I put it on this part, and then I coated it with Model Magic and put more Bondo and even plaster on it to shape it, and then I painted it. But experience I had with this and using Bondo and fiberglass is this was on top of the car when we were getting it out for Shudokon, and it actually fell and it hit the ground. The ground did more damage than this helmet had to it, because this helmet is basically a car. The Bondo and fiberglass will make it hard and stiff that nothing can touch it. So I recommend using that, and it will prevent your cosplays from just destroying itself and making you cry. Alright, so here's the cosplay I've been working on as of late, and it's the most expensive one I have done so far. This is Ren's Cannons from Dramatical Murder. and it's the most expensive because I've had to go out and buy most of the material without already having it. I ran out of the trifold paper, which was to make the construction of it, and then I went out and had to buy around 2 things of Ava foam, which right there is around 40 bucks, and my dad also had to buy some for me. So this took a lot of Ava foam. And then it took small foam right up over here, and then I had to put handles along with screws on the inside. And then the most expensive part about this is that all of this will glow. I took some bike lights from Walmart, which cost around, I want to say $13 to $15. Put that all around. And I also put that inside the ball. And then I took some dollar lights from Family Dollar, put that inside the ball to make it even glow more. And then I had to paint all of this because it needed to be painted, apparently. All my friends were telling me it needed to be painted. So I painted this with a metallic spray paint that I bought from Walmart. It was in a dark blue color, and I used 2 cans of that to put it on, and it was sad because I had to go and buy more, and it was the most expensive ones out there. But other than that, all I used was screws, nails, and lights. Like I said, most of my cosplays do not use much like Worbla or Wonderflex, anything like that. You do not need it. You can do almost anything without having to go and buy expensive cosplays that some of these professional cosplayers will tell you. You can use anything to make your cosplay. Alright, so this is Ren in the dark with all of his lights glowing, and it looks about the same when I turn the lights on. Only difference is that you can probably see the paint on the ball a little bit more. So if you have any comments, concerns, feel free to contact me, I guess. Have fun.